Winter weather means heaters are working overtime, leading fire departments to emphasize heater safety. Parkersburg Chief Jason Matthews said a recent Parkersburg fire was possibly caused by incorrect usage of a space heater. Space heaters need to be kept at least 3 feet away from anything that can burn, according to Chief Matthews. He says it's important to plug space heaters directly into the wall and not into power strips or extension cords.
At this time, we have it listed as undetermined, but we feel confident that it was some type of heating source in the kitchen area. We did find multiple heating sources in the kitchen area. We just can't stress enough the importance of proper heating safety.
Chief Matthews said a few small precautions can prevent a winter emergency.